Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about a very useful Photoshop technique, which is the clone stamp tool. You can find it here in the toolbar. This is a very useful tool in certain situations. Say, removing a cursor in a picture, copy content from one place to another, and many more. When you use this tool, you want the background to be similar to the other paths. For example, in this image, there are a line of people walking in the snow, probably in the mountain. The background is pretty much white. The background over here is similar to the background over here. So potentially, you can use the background here and replace the background here. Let's say, if I want to make some changes over here, the first thing I would do is to create a new layer here. And in the new layer, you can right click, duplicate layer, call it test 1 and hit OK. You don't actually need this here. Test 1. And now you can just hide this background. There's nothing changed. So I just use this as a backup. So for the test layer, if I want to delete this guy in the front, what I will do is to first choose clone stamp tool, then hold down Alt key. You can see the cursor changed to this little symbol here. There is where you want to choose the reference you want to make to create. For example, the background here is similar to the background here. So I'll just click to choose. Do you see if I move, the image inside the cursor is actually the same as the position of reference. So if I move it here, left click, it will actually draw based on what you see in the left. For example, if I go down here, it will also mark this here. If I draw here, it will actually use a different reference. I can use the pixel information here to replace what's shown as the person's head. Choose an appropriate position to draw. Just like this. You can see this is not as perfect as a natural photograph, but it is closely enough just for a rough drawing. If I want to get rid of all the people in this image, I can still use this technique. I can use this as a reference a few spaces below it. So if I use the reference over here, hold down Alt and click, then you can see. I'll do it again. Hold down Alt and click. If I move here, you can see half of the brush is blank. That's because I used the edge of the photo as a starting point for reference. I can click where the edge disappears. Click and paint based on what's below. And now there's something looks funny. We can try to get rid of whatever that doesn't look natural by using this tool. In the whole process, there's a cross symbol beneath it. This is the reference for the whole time. If you want to change the reference for any reason, just hold an Alt again to do it. I will use the same one just for the purpose of demonstrating. Just keep repeating the process to get to the end result. You can see the result. Although there are some similarities here, and here. But if you just look at the image quickly, this is a good enough result. In general, this tool can do a pretty good job for removing objects with similar backgrounds. You can see the before and after. Another thing I can do with this tool is to duplicate objects with similar background. Just create a new layer from the background called test2. Over here, I want to duplicate a person here. That also works. If I use the clone stamp tool, hold down Alt key and choose the head of the person or the foot of the person just as a reference. Then click somewhere here to put in the right position. I can draw very gently to duplicate the person here. Then if I want to the sum of other things, let's say all of the people here, the whole group, I can click somewhere here, then just draw. Then it doesn't look very good. The main reason is that the background here is not the same as the background in original one. And the people are pretty far away compared to the position here. Instead, I can draw some people in the front. I can click somewhere here, just draw, to the point it doesn't feel natural. Yeah, like here. I can take a reference again and repeat the process. You can fine tune this, but this is the basic idea how to use this tool. You can use other tools such as the spot healing brush tool to heal some parts where it feels unnatural. So in conclusion, using this tool is very easy to fix a bad part of an image, remove something from the image, or duplicate certain parts in the image. I find it very easy to use, and sometimes more useful than the spot healing tool just because you can have more control over what you draw.